Bodybuilders almost always can't fight. The video we're gonna be watching today, I'm assuming is gonna be an example of this, and I don't say that with a lot of like hope that that's the case. We're gonna be watching Jesse James West train with Michael Chandler, both of which I love. Jesse James West's channel, that's a lot to say, that's a mouthful. His channel's phenomenal. I love his channel. I love his personality. I think he's probably a good dude. Michael Chandler seems the exact same, except could whoop me. I don't think Jesse James West could whoop me, to be honest. And we're gonna find out. So with that being said, let's get into the video.
This is Michael Chandler, one of the most dangerous UFC fighters in the world. For the next 24 hours, he'll be taking me through his daily routine to prepare to fight Conor McGregor.
Who the f is that guy?
That's really interesting. I just did a video with Wonderboy where I went through one of Wonderboy's fight camps. I knew he made this video, but I hadn't watched it yet. And I kind of wanted to save it for you guys, you know? I wanted to hang out with you. Also, I just got this today. Check out how sick that is. Isn't that the coolest thing you've ever seen? Come on, that's pretty cool. My wife hates it. Anyway, back to the important stuff.
Michael? Michael! Dude, where the hell is he? He's in the backyard. What is he?
Oh, he's got his mic on his hat. That's cool.
Michael Chandler! Are you pretending to be gorillas? Pretending? No, we ain't pretending nothing.
Michael Chandler does kind of look like a little gorilla.
Oh no!
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You've been a blue chip recruit your entire life.
Yeah.
But today,
Okay.
hey, walk on. I'm gonna walk on now. Let's go. Let's go.
Why is this so good immediately? What the heck? Oh, these are cool.
All right, here we are. We're at the stairs of death that lead to my outdoor suffering sanctuary. I love it.
Very interesting to see this parallel here. The video that Steve and I did together, we ran hills in his backyard. So, like, it's very similar. This is a lot longer, but Steven's was probably higher.
First thing in the morning, get the legs pumping, get the heart pumping. Let's get ready for a freaking day, baby. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go, baby.
My legs are burning right now, I'm not gonna lie.
We're not done? No.
Golly.
Oh my gosh. I'm not a pro fighter like you.
You can walk up. We didn't really get a warm-up in, so that was extremely tough. Right away, shock to the system, so we can walk this little area right here. Remember, a trail run doesn't have to be 1,000 miles an hour. Nice conversational jog, because you got a lot of ups and downs and very unpredictable terrain. Just like a fight.
Steven said the exact same thing. That's crazy. We recorded this. If this was posted 3 weeks ago, that would have been June 24th. Oh, dang, he beat me to it. It's gonna look like I copied him. There's no way I could have done that and edited it in 2 days. But yeah, no, I really like running trails because I hate like the repetitive movement of it. But also, you're not supposed to be focusing on your hands or your feet while you're fighting. Like, you're not supposed to be looking for roots or like other things. You're supposed to be looking ahead, you know, doing your thing. So this is interesting. This is really cool to see this happen twice.
I'm the champion.
25 miles in.
If you had one thing to tell
Conor McGregor right now, what are you telling him?
I'm coming for you, boy. He knows this is the toughest fight he could have come back to take. So I respect him a ton for taking this fight, but I gotta go steal the show.
So then they finished the running.
Trail run, it was time for Michael to take me through his daily strength and conditioning training.
This is
Our
interesting.
indoor training facility where we're gonna start our dynamic warm-up, then we get into the hard strength and conditioning.
I'd imagine Michael Chandler's workouts are just the worst. Just the worst. Look at how short his shorts are. You can tell me man wears shorts that short and he has fun workouts. Ones that you're like, Mikey, I can't wait to get back to that tomorrow. There's no chance. A guy who wears shirts this tight with shorts this short and socks that high and probably got a whoop on right now with a backwards hat, that means business. Guys don't rock shorts like that unless they mean business.
Hey, let's go, baby. Let's
have a day. Even though I have an athletic background, I have the worst flexibility.
Uh-oh, hang in there, yep.
Oh no!
Tight, right?
Yeah, my left hip's
Listen to me, guys. Come here. The guys that do bodybuilding and bodybuilding alone, don't be afraid of those guys. Those guys can't fight. That guy can't pick up his shoe over top of his socks. Okay? I'm sorry, Jesse J. Like, if this is you, like, thank you for watching. We should do something together sometime. I was gonna say not like a date, but you know, whatever. But don't be afraid of these guys, okay? Unless it's Michael Chandler. Always look for the ears. It's the big tell. If they look good, like if they look proportionate, and don't be afraid of those guys. Be afraid of the guys with small chests, big shoulders. Be afraid of those guys, okay? And cauliflower ear, okay? Okay. Sorry. I don't know what came over me right there.
A lot about himself in this dynamic.
Oh! Oh, look at his face.
I'm not gonna lie, this is brutal.
I wonder what his athletic background was.
Not like my typical training routine, so at first, I'm not gonna lie, I was kind of struggling to keep up with Michael's stamina and endurance.
Biceps look great though. Wish I could say that. I'm like rocking like freaking noodle arms. You know what I mean? There's some power there, but it doesn't look good.
Let's see how athletic I am. 1, 2,
3, 4. That is the weirdest thing I've ever done.
Ooh, he's got some hops on him though.
Oh, good. Now push that sled fast. Don't be get with the speed of it.
Let's see that sprint.
Push, 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 push.
His back's at a good level. This isn't really what we're looking for either though.
Everything else is noise.
Oh, he just spit on turf. Looks like they're eating some sort of acai bowl. Some food that's more complicated than all the words I pronounce in a day. All this is about bodybuilding and lifting and stuff so far.
300 calories in a day and training twice a day.
Wait, what?
Sometimes 3 times a day.
We finished our meal and
12 to 1400 calories a day. I drink 1400 calories worth of milk a day. That's not true, but that's crazy. That's really a small amount. That's nuts. One of the things that from working with Steven, like, those guys are just different. Most of us are athletes at some point in our life through sports. Maybe not most of us. If you're watching this, you probably have been an athlete at some point. But these guys who are, what's Michael Chandler, maybe 33, 35, the guys who do that at that age, at a professional level, those guys are different. Michael Chandler, I'm sorry if you're younger than that. Okay, I'm sorry. Put me through a workout anytime. I'd love to. This isn't my main channel. I get a lot more views than this. Okay, guys, go comment. Hey, do a video with Sensei Seth. Could you guys do that? Michael Chandler or Jesse James West. I would love to. It'd be an honor.
to go get some dessert. I don't think he's talking about ice cream.
Ah, he also ice bathed.
Or sometimes I like to do it in the morning. We go to ice bath.
Okay.
Oh yeah! Oh, he goes in with the hat. Okay.
From what I understand, though, Jesse James West is no stranger to the cold. He's Wim Hofed. He's Hof-Wimmed. This is fine.
So I knew if I wanted to be my best version of myself, be the best father, husband, fighter, entrepreneur, but there's a lot of people already doing it, who am I to be afraid of it? So
yeah, I don't know what the health benefits of ice water are, to be honest. I've never gone about looking them up, but every high-level athlete I know does them. I did them in college. I've never looked it up. I just kind of figured everybody else is doing it. I guess I'll do it. Which isn't to say I would jump off a bridge if everybody else was. Why are we going? 'Cause, I mean, it's late, but we can go jump off. I wonder if they're going to spar anytime soon. That's what we really want to break down. I want to break down Jesse James West's sparring. JJW. Hey, Jesse James West, do me a favor. If I'm going to have to say your name a bunch of times, don't put an S in the middle word, because I'm going to have to put an S at the end of West. So it's like Jesse James West's, and it makes it very difficult for me to do. So, what was I saying? Ice baths. Even if it's not doing anything, I'm going to be tougher than this dang bath water. You know what I mean? That's a cool mindset. That's interesting to hear.
It's times like this in life that really test you. And you are just feeling every part of your body telling you, stop, 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 quit, quit, quit. But you keep pushing.
Yeah, see, that's the thing. I don't know if it does any good, but that's enough, in my opinion. Unless it does bad things to your body and we find out 10 years later, then, what are you gonna do?
After a brutal recovery session, we dried off and then spent the next hour reviewing UFC fights to prepare me for this.
Ooh, oh, they watch film. That's cool.
Thank God I'll never have to do this. Oh! Ladies and gentlemen, we've made it this far. I'm about to become the ultimate fighter. Team Chandler in the house.
Dude, yes. I know you think this is a kind of a joke. When I walk into this kind of sanctuary, this is where it gets real. The lifting was fun, the ice barrel was fun.
Yeah.
This is where the rubber meets the road. So,
okay.
Hope y'all are ready. Wish your boy luck.
I'm gonna need it. What would you tell me if it was like a fight day?
Say, listen, dude, there's no way you're gonna win this fight. You have no chance whatsoever.
Michael No Chancellor. That should be his fight name. Michael, the opponent has no chancellor. It's not any better.
Now it's time for Michael to teach me some basic fighting fundamentals that I would need in order to have a successful fight in the octagon.
Okay, this is our first glimpse at JJW, Double J Dubs. That's the one, Double J Dubs. Okay, so this is why I say the dudes who lift typically aren't the best fighters, and it's this isn't a jab, this isn't me poking fun, this is why most of the time I think that's true. Gonna be very strong, gonna be very explosive. The movements that you do on a regular basis are gonna be the movements that happen when you practice fast. When he's practicing fast, this looks like a bench press. This is a common lift. You don't typically, in common lifts, rotate punches over. So if I were to punch you like this, I'm missing out. The human body has different ways of creating torque and tension and momentum. Punching like that can only be so explosive. And also, you lose a lot of ability to turn a head by keeping the hand like this. Now, granted, I've watched him throw one punch, okay? And he didn't say, hey guys, I'm a professional fighter. He said I'm gonna train with one, so it's not like I'm making a bigger point in the video than just reacting. Does that make sense? Oh, let's see how his hook punch look. The elbow does get up a little bit. We'd like to see it ideally come up a little bit more, probably. This hand stays up a little bit. Looks like they're just drilling for now. I'm really interested to see this kick. He steps off, rotates the hip, bip, 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 boom, beautiful. I'll take it, that looks great. Ooh. Definitely I was gonna say definitely crowding his kick a little bit. What I mean by that, everything's kind of like jumbled up in the middle. He's not really like opening up his body. He's not turning this hip, this one right here. He's not turning this hip over and through, mostly because this foot's a little too close to him. Just doesn't know the range of the kicks yet. Totally fair, totally fixable. So when Michael Chandler does it, boo, look at how long his leg is. Look at how extended it is. Most of the time, even if this foot's just as close as Jesse's was, he knows his body well enough to keep his hip back a little bit more, and he can still wrap this leg around while extending it to its full potential. Also, I mean, he's Michael Chandler, you know?
I think you're ready.
Ready. Who is my guy?
I got the biggest, baddest dude in here.
Oh, he's about to spar? Surely it's gonna be Michael Chandler, right? There's nobody else in that gym right now.
Scared for him. I'm scared.
It's me.
What?
It's me, bro. Sorry.
You just walk back in?
The biggest, baddest dude.
Yo, you got headgear?
Oh, no.
For me.
Headgear for the most part. He said, do you have headgear? And he said, no. In my opinion, headgear is to prevent cuts. And that's about it. Like, other than that, it's not shaking your brain less, you know? All the damage that happens is from shaking your brain, unless you're talking about cuts and scratches and broken noses from, you know, you can stop that with certain headgear.
It was time for me to go against one of the UFC's most dangerous men in the world.
One of the UFC's most dangerous men in the world. Let's ignore that. Okay. This is a tough look. It looks like maybe he's hamming it up a little bit. He's getting into a really deep stance here, which makes it really hard to move. Like this right here, this is not ideal. Looks like he's trying to like get on his level though, so he's getting really deep in his haunches. It's really hard to move from the haunches if you're stuck, like if you're really deep like this. You can move around, be a little lighter on the feet, bend the knees a little bit more, but when you bend the knees and sit on the heels, it makes it tough to move, buddy. Double J Dubs doesn't know this, but he just committed the cardinal sin of newbie sparring, which is throwing a spinning back fist. And it would have landed too. Watch this right here. That was actually pretty slick. I'm not gonna lie to you. And he didn't throw it with power too, which is like beautiful. You don't throw those with power. He didn't throw it with power. It wouldn't have done much because you know, Michael Chandler. Perfect defensive positioning. I mean, he's in a good spot, even though Jesse James West is moving kind of weird. He's like, and he's obviously very nervous and he bites on stuff real easy. The fact that he just did this is kind of like, that's pretty cool. Good for him. Good Double J Dubs.
At this point, I've forgotten everything that Michael taught me, and I'm literally just trying to stay alive.
Yo, your wife right there.
Oh, look at that leg kick too. Funny enough, this is probably the best leg kick he threw this whole time.
It was time to think outside of the box.
With the cage. We went for the super. If you would have thrown that leg kick right there.
Oh my god! I punched UFC fighter in the face!
Now we're just gonna do some grappling. One of the most important aspects of mixed martial arts.
Okay, so striking wise, I mean, JG Dubs is obviously a guy who hasn't struck much, which, like, to be fair, to people who haven't watched this video, if they look at this guy who's built like this and is as nice as he is, he's not getting any fights. He's not, which is great. Like, then you're good. You should be able to have some skills and abilities, but he can talk his way out of any situation. I guarantee, unless he's got a hot head, which I don't know, maybe he does. I don't think so. He's probably fine, but I'm interested to see what his wrestling looks like.
Standard bench press. Standard bench press. Standard bench press.
Oh, he's really crunching him up right here. Yeah, there it is.
All right, overall, first time sparring me, how'd I do?
7.3 out of 10.
Okay. Was that expected?
7.3 out of 100.
I was about to say 7.3, might be a little high.
No, you did good, dude.
I got a few headshots.
Heavy shots. What you have good is explosiveness.
I'm 37.
See, I wasn't that far off. I said 37. Actually, I kind of gave him a young age, didn't I?
15 years now. It's like, I just need to work on timing and accuracy.
It's the exact same thing Steven said. We talked about this, and he was like, dude, I'm 40. Like, I don't need to be sparring hard. He's keeping his brain safe, you know?
I don't need to prove that I'm tough. Too many guys have left their entire career in the gym because they want to come in and show how big their balls are They just pick the hardest guy in the room and they just slug him out. End up getting knocked out.
I'm really glad that this has been taking, as someone who doesn't fight, full transparency, as someone who doesn't fight, but spars multiple times a week. One, I'm glad so I don't get beat the crap out of me by professional fighters. But two, because I think it's just healthier. Like, you look at Thai fighters, they fight all the time. They spar like super light. I mean, sometimes they'll spar hard, but like, they're not sparring like the Dutch. And those guys' lifespans are like, as far as their careers go, as their fight careers go, but much higher, much safer. So it's cool to see. It's cool to see this. Mostly I'm just saying this so when people spar me, they don't try and take my head off.
If you enjoyed today's video, please hit the subscribe button.
That was a good video. Make sure you hit the subscribe button, but to my channel, not to his. Subscribe to his too. It's a really good channel. So is Michael Chandler's. I think he also did a video about training with Jesse. Anyway, top class. Hopefully nobody takes this as like, wow, Seth really hates JJ Dubs. I think he's awesome. I think he's phenomenal. I'm just making a point about the difference between being big and strong and physically imposing, like looking, and the ability to fight, just because it's been a topic of conversation for like who knows how long now. If you are Michael Chandler or JJ Dubs, I'd love to do a video sometime. JJ Dubs, we can karate it up sometime. I don't know if that's something you'd be interested in. Fair. Michael Chandler, put me through any workout ever. Please. Like, I would love to come to a day of fight camp with you. It'd be phenomenal. I think you're in, I don't know where you live to be honest, but planes exist. Okay, thanks guys. Thanks for watching. If you're still here and you're not JJ Dubs or Michael No Chancellor, I gotta work on that. Okay, bye.